Welcome to your Week 13 College Football Moneyline Parlay and Week 13 College Football Spread Moneyline Parlay. And I'm Mr. Mini Hats. Had a heartbreaker last week. We lost with one, West Kentucky. That was it. And the score was 9-7 at the half, and they did absolutely nothing in the second half. They lost 12-7. So 9-7 score at the half. You lose 12-7. You got outscored 3-0 at the half. I mean, you held the team to 12 points, and you couldn't get the win. And they had the ball at the end with a chance to win. I mean, just a heartbreaking loss. You know, South Carolina was out there. We could have took them. Georgia was out there. I didn't take Georgia because look how the game was earlier. I mean, Tennessee looked like they were going to win that game. That's why I didn't take Georgia. And South Carolina was out there. They won in the closing seconds themselves, but they got it done. You know, but hindsight is 2020, and that's a goddamn shame. They give up 12 points and you don't get the dub. You know, that was the only loser. So let's move on. We're still up for the week. We're still up for the year, 5 units for the year. 5.2 units to be exact. So let's get started for this week. First, right off the rip, Michigan State playing Purdue at home -599. Purdue's got one win on the year, and Michigan State, they're not too stellar themselves, but they can beat Purdue at home. It's a home game, and you know, it's late in the season. Positions are at stake, and these guys will show up. We're just asking them to win. You know, we're not asking them to win by 3 touchdowns. We're just asking them to win. Michigan State -599. UNLV -281 on the road playing San Jose State. This could be the one game that could lose, and San Jose State's a lot better than that 5-5 record, and you know, you see that score against Boise, and you see they lost by 3 touchdowns. That score is not indicative of the game, and that's I take pride in being able to see through stuff like that. That's not a 5. That 5 is a lot better than 5-5, and they could really give at home. They can give UNLV some problems, but UNLV, they have enough to get it done. But I'm just saying, they could be in for a dogfight, but they should have enough to get it done. And so I'm just telling you, San Jose is a lot better than that record. But we're going to take UNLV -281. SMU -315. Look for them to keep steamrolling to beat Virginia. Virginia's got some quarterback issues. Somebody's hurt over there, I believe. And yeah, could this be their Super Bowl and they come out and beat these guys like they did Pitt, whoever they beat a couple weeks ago? I think SMU's focus, they can't afford to be losing any games this late with their eye on the prize. So look for SMU to get it done, -369. Syracuse playing Connecticut at home, SMU's 315, excuse me. Syracuse is -369 playing playing Connecticut at home. That's Syracuse. They should be able to get it done and just win the game, a home game. Little bit of East Coast rivalry, I guess, up there, but Connecticut, they don't have enough to go on the road and beat Syracuse. Penn State -413 on the road to beat Minnesota. Said they have enough to beat them. Minnesota is strong, good team, but they're not. They could keep this game within the numbers, but to beat them outright, I don't think that's going to happen. So Penn State -413. Iowa State -271. Playing Utah, all kinds of problems down there in Utah, and back to Wilson, back to Mr. Wilson, and they're in transition, and They're waiting for the season to get over with as soon as possible, and they're going to see next year that you have the whole Cam Rising saga again. See if he come back for a 6th year of eligibility, because he's not NFL ready. I can tell you that. Nobody's going to take a chance on him right now. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe somebody might take a chance on him in the 7th round or something like that. But he might have to come back for a 6th year. And so we like Iowa State minus 271. Missouri minus 290 on the road playing Mississippi State. And they got 1 or 2 wins all year long. And this is their Super Bowl to beat Missouri. I don't think that's going to happen. Could it happen? Sure. I mean, that's why the line is so short, 7.5. And those type of things can happen this time of year. I mean, throw the records out. I mean, I'm just saying that, as a reference point. But I know what time it is. I've been doing this long enough. But we like Missouri to win. Texas minus 15-16. This is pretty easy at home just to beat Kentucky. Just asking them to beat Kentucky. They're not going to lose Kentucky at this point in the year. Notre Dame minus 662 to beat Army. This is pretty simple. I know Army's doing good, and same thing that kind of happened with Navy. But this is NFL talent, and Army's got a couple guys that can go to the NFL, but they don't have enough, and it's an upgraded talent that they're not going to be ready for. And so they met their match. And we like Notre Dame minus 662. Alabama to beat Oklahoma minus 540. Oklahoma could keep this game within the number, but we're not betting on that. We're just betting Alabama to win. And so they should be able to get it done. They're not going to lose a game at this point in the season. Can't afford to. So let's recap. Michigan State minus 599. UNLV minus 281. SMU minus 315. Syracuse minus 369. Penn State minus 413. Iowa State minus 271. Missouri minus 290. Texas minus 1516. Notre Dame minus 662. Alabama minus 540. 7.81 multiplier. So, and we got another parlay, which is the same thing, but it's a spread money line parlay. So we're gonna add 3 spreads. So the first one is Texas A&M minus 2.5. Second one is Colorado minus 2.5. Third one is Indiana plus 13. We're gonna add those 3 with the 12 with the 10 that I just gave you, and that's gonna give you a multiplier of 60.81. So let's go over that one. Recap of the spread money line parlay. Texas A&M minus 2.5, Colorado minus 2.5, Indiana plus 13, Alabama 540, Notre Dame minus 662. Texas minus 1516, Missouri minus 290, Iowa State minus 271, Penn State minus 413, Syracuse minus 369, SMU minus 315, UNLV minus 281, Michigan State minus 599. That's a 60.81 multiplier. Would be real nice to hit one of those moon shots. I've hit a couple of them though before, but these like I said, these are moon shots, so don't press your luck. Just 1 unit. So there's your week 13 college football money line parlay. Your week 13 college football spread money line parlay. Let's get one and make up for that bad beat we had last week. Good luck, everybody.